you started? You say, hi guys, we're just waiting for people to log on. So Zeb's just focusing on various things. Hi Susanna. We're just waiting for a couple of people to log on. Because you know we just have to repeat ourselves 100 times. Sound like oh, apparently my mum's coming online today. Sal, tell mum to go online. Where's our Sal? She hasn't joined yet. Just give everybody a couple of minutes just to join on. So we are prepped. Ready to go. Sal heard us. Sal, tell Sophie to tell mum to go on. Assalamualaikum. Gerardia, I'm here. So she's like, okay, we've got a few people going on. So we're going to just start doing just some small preps. So I'm going to put, let me say hi first. Hi everybody! Zeb's laughing at me. Okay, thank you for coming along and joining on the curry cook along today. We've got some really nice stuff going on today.
What are you doing today, Fawzi?
Right, we are going to do chicken korma. We're going to do a mildly spicy, sort of mild korma version. But you can make this sweet, which will go into that pan. But I'm going to start off with some lovely chocolate brownies, as in melting the chocolate and butter.
So what other things are you doing today?
Hang on, let me get this on first and I'll tell you all about it. So I'm just putting the chocolate and butter on to melt, because you can do this in the microwave for those who are doing brownies, but I like watching it melt. Okay, so we're doing korma, chicken korma, chocolate brownies, we're doing chicken mince pakoras, and these little tiny bit fiddly but really nice burger mince pakoras, which are slightly different. And a lot of these recipes have been handed out to me by friends, and we've eaten at people's houses and stuff like that. So this is stuff that people eat at home. This is a lot of this you won't get at restaurants and stuff like that. Okay, so what I put on right now is my 200 grams of butter and 200 grams of chocolate are in there, just melting away. As I said, you can put this in the microwave, but I like watching it melt, which is nice. Okay, so for the korma, I'm going to put the korma slowly on as well. And you can get your hand washed. Rinse that out.
So what's in here then? The butter and chocolate.
Yeah, it's 200 grams of each.
And underneath it is?
It's boiling water. So you've got a nice bit of steam water going on. Let that steam up away. Just put a lower steam actually. Right, nice and clean pan this time, rinsed out. So we've got, I said, about two medium to large onions. I've got about 3 in because I'm doing slightly over a kilo, because we do have a big family, as you all well know. My brothers and sisters are all getting fed today, so I think so. If you're just doing a kilo of chicken, definitely about 2.5 onions. This is around about 3 because I'm just doing a little bit more. Okay. So this, I'm just going to put it on low gas. Let's put the heat down first as well. Oh, my gas has been funny. There. Okay, so I'm just going to just drop the temperature down a bit. Right, my friends will advocate ghee. I'm going to put half oil.
How much?
It's no real measurement. You've got to cover it. You do have to have there's probably about 200 mils there.
Cover the onion.
No, it's about 200 mils there. But you can go half oil and half butter. But I'm going to finish off my ghee from last week that I made. I'm going to put some ghee in it because it's a very rich dish. It's like butter chicken really. So it's quite a rich dish. But if you're not using ghee, obviously use butter. Just a couple of, about 50 to about 100 grams of butter. Put in. to make it richer. Ooh, I did a big splodge on the floor. Let me just get that off. Okay, so there's enough there.
Oh look, it's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
You always know where Fuzzy has been.
I had to mop the floor before because why did I have to mop the floor? I said before, there was coffee everywhere.
You always know where Fuzzy's been by the trail of coffee that's left behind. I end up getting half a cup.
I've always done that, haven't I?
Your mum is on.
Oh, Sonic Mum! Right, we have to all say hello to my mum. This is her first time she's watching it. If everybody gives salam or hello to my mum. She's very excited. Hi, Mum! Sonic. Okay, just thought I'd get that in very quickly. I'm very excited. I haven't seen my mum for about 8 weeks now, 7 to 8 weeks now. And she's very excited that I'm doing this cooking. And she's going to eat this food tonight as well. So, what else do we put inside? Look, chocolate's melting away nicely. So, we're going to put... So, we've just got onions. What's all our base stuff that goes in? Cinnamon. So, I'm going to break this piece of cinnamon up. So, there's a couple of pieces of cinnamon. Maybe a little bit more. Let's get a smaller piece. I'll put an extra piece in. Right, but put 2 pieces in. I'm just doing a bit extra because I've got a larger family to feed. Bay leaf. Oh, so you can get me bay leaf out. Bay leaf.
I'll stir it.
You will stir it for me. So, my favourite bay leaf. You know I don't like curry leaves, so I'm throwing some bay leaves in. Okay, we've got 4 bay leaves in there. 3 is fine, but I'm chucking in 4 just for extra measure. And my favourite cloves. Now, even if you're doing a sweet curry, put this all in because it's all background flavour, don't forget. Okay, and you can scoop all these bits out. So I put about 4 cloves in, not put a lot in, okay, just put about 4 in. Just to give it, it's all background heat and background flavour. Right, I'm also going to add in, because I'm strictly told to, is put some cardamom. I don't normally put this in a lot of curries. But my Bengali mates, especially Sheila, who's told me how to do this, Josh as well, thank you. They've all been giving me really good advice how to get this right, exactly right sort of thing, because I've done about 3 different versions. So I've got cardamom pods in here, but I'm not just going to throw them in, I'm going to crush them up. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this.
Your friend Lisa on.
Hi Lise, how's baby? So, we've got loosely crushed, and they're just all going in, so people can pick up cardamom pods. It's the best bit of a curry where you get a bit of cardamom, and you're like, ah! But it's all good. You can either use cardamom powder, but I put about 4 cardamom cloves in there. So what have we got started? We've got onions. There's about 2.5 onions, chopped up, cinnamon stick, bay leaf, a few cloves, and I put some cardamom in, okay, which are just lightly crushed. But don't forget, if you haven't got stuff like cardamom, stuff like that, it's not the be all and end all of life. It's just, it gives extra flavouring. Okay, a lot of stuff is just all about background flavours. Let that start cooking. And my other little piece is ginger, which I haven't got my grater out for. Okay. Put some ginger in. Don't put the garlic in here, okay, because it always browns quicker. So just the ginger. Woo! It's all going in one. So, I mean, this recipe was taught to me by, the Bengali girls here, their husbands and their families run restaurants in Liverpool. So, you've got to follow they've got really good recipes. And we were brought up with a really big Bengali community around us, and their food is absolutely amazing. So, this is from them. I mean, in Spain, I did do chicken korma, but more like you do a base curry sauce, and then you add things to it. And it's more complicated. This is just a 1-pan thing. Everything goes in slowly. And you take your time with this. There's no rushing this curry. If you take your time, you're going to get much more flavour and a much nicer curry. So I'm going to keep this on low to medium. So onions, cinnamon stick, bay leaf, cardamom and cloves.
Shaista Mirza said, Salam Fawzia, brackets, shy. Fawzia's not shy.
No, that's Shyster's name. She's saying it's Shyster. You're dapping. Hi, Shyster. Seb doesn't get all the messages sometimes, I swear.
Brackets.
Brackets, yeah, I haven't heard him. Oh, right. You know, like the green chilies, right? As I said, I am doing, let me emphasise this point. I'm going to do a mild to spicy korma, okay? But if you are going to do sweet, which you can do with this recipe, don't add the chilies in. But I'm going to add some chilies in, okay? This is really important. You're doing sweet, do not add chilies in, okay?
Right,
I'm going to
so
do
why
it
are
mild.
you adding chilies
because
in?
we're not doing sweet, we're going to do a spicy, mild to spicy. It's much nicer. It's much nicer. We wouldn't eat a sweet curry at home if it was our way. Okay, so just my big fat chilies. I always do. This is a mild chili anyway. This one. So we're going to put these in half. Put those in. You know I do. That's what that. And I'm putting 2 because there's no chili powder going in at all. Okay, korma doesn't have any chili powder in at all. So the heat is going to come from these 2 green chilies. That's a mild chili. That's not really going to give it just a background flavour. That's not giving any real heat. But this will give heat. Okay. So I'm just going to finally slice it up. And put 2 chilies in. So this is a spicy korma. But if you're doing a sweet korma, don't put this in. Do not put this in, okay? Which is fine. You put the sugar in towards the end, okay? Not yet.
And your brother, oh man.
Oh, he was very excited. He even asked me, one of my brothers, he always checks every single night before what time we're going on, just to make sure he's not missing it. So this is for the heat korma. But if you're doing a sweet korma, don't put it in. Okay. Right, so I'm going to put the lid on now. I'm going to put that on a medium to low gas. Let's have a look. Let's take that.
It's going to be sauteing the onion.
Yeah, so it's going on a lower gas and let that just cook nicely. Okay. Put the pan on, but not. You know what? If you put it on like that, it cooks even more steam. So take the lid a little bit off to let the steam out. It's a good trick. Okay. Right.
Will it dry out though?
No. There's enough oil in there. Trust me, that won't dry out.
Almost
and also we're going to keep one eye on it.
asking what's on the menu.
You've got korma tonight, and we're going to do, now we're doing chocolate brownies. Now, I've turned the gas off at the back, and I'm just going to stir this around. So I've got melted butter and chocolate.
So that's for the brownies?
Yep.
Or is that going in the curry?
Do you think we're putting in the curry? I think we'll get a good flavour, won't we?
You said
it's very hot, this dish, so that's why I'm holding this. But this is perfect to go in that pan. Okay, so you have melted butter and chocolate ready. It's 200 grams of each. Okay, so I'm just stirring it to let it cool down quicker. Okay, now the next brilliant thing is we're going to go to our big blender. Now, I told you all, whoever's doing brownies, I have said to get your ingredients ready and weighed. Okay, so I didn't do that, so I've got 275 grams. I luckily had 275 grams. This is the last bit of brown sugar I've got, of light brown sugar. This makes it a more fudgy brownie. If you do have white sugar, it is fine. It just will be not as mushy and yummy, okay? But it still works. It does work. All sugars work in the end. Okay, so that's 275.
Brown sugar.
You and your brown sugar. Right. 275 brown sugar. Okay. So then we're going to do 3 eggs.
The goose.
3 large eggs. The goose eggs are coming out. 1.
So the full all egg yolk and
The full lot. Let's go for it. 2. What came first? The head chicken or the egg or the chicken? Still working out. Even Kia and Bilal trying to work that one out. Okay, so there's 3 eggs in there, and we whiz it up. I'm lazy. I've got this big thing I'm plugged in on purpose. Okay.
yeah, that's a good idea. You should do spicy chocolate brownies. Put some chili in there. Spicy chocolate brownies.
Oh, right. Mum, he's picking on me. You know my mum's watching this. Sal, you have to behave. Mum's picking on you. Mum's watching.
Salmon and chicken taste.
Good minutes.
shouldn't have been a booster.
Huh?
Blender has woken her baby.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Sorry.
Turn the volume down.
I can't. Wonder if this way. Okay, that's stirring it. Go on, are you on a stirring mission? Right, today I am using chicken on the bone. Some people are using chicken breast, I know, but some people are using chicken on the bone. Chicken on the bone will give more flavour and give more stock flavour to it.
I don't think anyone can hear you.
True. We'll just go with this for now. We'll get
Or is that done?
Really? Okay.
So this is you're making a dough.
Right, strip
It's
that
a bit
all
runny.
off. No, it's not bouncy. This is just sugar and egg. Now, if you had about 5 minutes longer, I would probably keep this a little bit longer, but we are just going to get on with it. If you use hand whisk, keep going till you get a good volume. Okay. Take that out of there.
Oh, you can still. Everyone says you can still hear you.
Okay. That's okay. We're just going to take it off now, because it's got. You can see it's got light and creamy, and the sugar and that's blended. So we're going to take that out of the way. That's add all our nice stuff to it now.
She's still loud, even though the blender.
Who said that? Ourselves.
Oh man.
Why? Right. Keep one eye on your onions. You don't want them to burn. You just want them to be nice and cooked. Okay, so what goes into here? So we've got 100 grams of flour. Oh no, we need to put the sugar, the chocolate in first. Sorry. So this is why I was trying to get this done first. Right, because this is still probably slightly warm, so just pour it down to one side.
So trickle it in.
Trickle it into one side. Okay.
Trickle it down the side. Smells really good already.
I know it does, doesn't it?
You just drink
Right.
it.
And then you've got 100 grams of plain flour. For those who can't get hold of plain flour.
100
grams. It's like gold dust nowadays. We've had to buy sacks of flour, haven't I? Okay, 100 grams of that.
Yeah.
And there's about 50 grams. Okay, so this recipe, by the way, is online. It's Jane's Patisserie. She's a really good, does lovely, really, really nice brownies sort of thing. So this is one of my favourite brownies.
What have you just put in there?
50 grams of cocoa powder.
So suppose you tend to tell you what she's putting in.
The list was up, they should know. Concentrate. Concentrate.
Of cocoa powder.
Oma hasn't read the list, that means. Okay, right.
Lisa said, why on one side, what difference does it make?
Why what?
Pour the chocolate in one side.
Because you don't want to take all the air out of the egg that you just whisked up. Because you've got loads of air inside it at the moment. So now you get a hand folding thing. Spatula, even technical term. And you mix it
and
through.
Oma said, people are asking questions, keep up.
To you, that is. That's not to me, it's out there. Mum, have you learned how to make a brownie? I'm too excited my mum's watching, you know. I really am. Mum, have you learned?
What question have you got, Oma? So you're folding it in.
Come on, take your time, girls. I know there's people making brownies today, so take your time. Okay. Okay, so we're halfway there now. It's getting nice and gungy. Gets like a thick gunge, doesn't it? Let's see.
Oh, there's still powdery flour in there.
I know, it's not good, is it? Trying to get it all together. This does take a few minutes because you're trying not to knock the air out of the eggs.
Why do you put self-raising in?
It's not. It's a dense cake. It's not supposed to be light. It's sort of fudgy, really fudgy. So plain flour works perfectly fine.
Ah,
it's
dense,
not airy.
Like Homer's head.
Oh, here comes the abuse now. You're all as bad as each other. Okay, we're nearly there. You can feel it goes really thick. I've got one eye on my curry. Okay, that's fine. It's doing really nice, actually. Right, so don't forget, I've opted for the Kinder Buenos because it goes really nice. Well, you know when you're cutting it, it gives it a nice crunch. So I'm going to put about 3/4 of it in. It's about 250 grams, about 300 grams here. I've chopped up.
As Sam said, you whisk as long as you can.
Yeah, it goes quite thick, and most stuff are all incorporated. You can see it go like fudgy and thick, and the sugar and the flour have all gone in.
So that was broken up Kinder Bueno.
Yeah, so literally.
Any other
You
chocolate?
can, Sam. I know the family favourite is walnut. You want to move here? The family favourite is walnut. I mean, she's got Mars, well, she's got loads of different things, haven't we? She's got loads of different. If you look online, there's loads of different brownies. You can put whatever you want in, basically, really. Okay, so I'm going to pour that in. I've already greased and limed my tin. Recommend about 9-inch tin. I've just got a hold of it. Works for me, this one.
Your mum's asked where's Bilal and Kay.
They're in the room on the pad, Nanny.
They're locked away.
Well, maybe this tin's too big. Oh, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay. We might get a thin brownie, so oh well. It's what it is. I'm going to cry.
It'll still work.
It'll work. Okay. So, it should have been about that size, but we're going to spread it out. It's fine. And then, actually no, it's fine. I lied.
The boys will be coming out to do the taste testing.
Right, and then I did leave about 1/3 of it, which I'm going to put on top, because then you get chunks of it. As it will, the brownie thing will rise a little bit. I'm trying to work out which corner has got more, which corner has got less. But I know a few people are using different things, and that's fine. Okay, so this look how chocolate.
Sheila Rashid said, "What cake is that?"
Sheila, concentrate. Chocolate brownie, missus. Right, it's all online. Okay, so it's going in. So it's got 200 grams of... Okay, I'll put it in. I'll tell you what's inside there first. Okay. 180 degrees, straight in the middle oven. It's going in. Okay?
180 degrees.
Yeah. I'm going to clock the time. It should take a lot. So brownie's much funny. So it's 5 to 1 on my clock there. So we'll keep an eye on the time. It'll take about 35 to 40, about 40 minutes. So keep one eye on the time.
40 minutes.
35, around 35 minutes, you start watching it. Okay, these have gone perfectly fine for us. How's your onions and all that look going? I'll lower the heat back down. This is really nice.
Gas mark 5. So
yeah, 180 is gas mark 5.
Being a mathematician, she knows the conversion between...
So okay, so you can see that that's got like nice sort of lightly caramelised. Okay, so now I'm going to put my garlic in, because I didn't want that to burn. Remember, you've got garlic and ginger. So put your garlic in now. Okay, just cook that for a few minutes. Okay, get that cooking.
Is there a maths class, Salma, for converting gas mark 5, 6, 7, 8 to the degrees? Well, Alex is now watching. Mr. Can.
Say hello to Alex. Okay, so we've got in here, we've got onions, we've got bay leaf, a few cloves, what else have we got? We've got cinnamon stick. I put a little bit of background, so I'm doing the spicy korma. If you're not doing spicy korma, don't put chilies in, don't forget garlic and ginger. Okay, now it's nicely caramelised a little bit. So don't forget, no chili powder is going into this, okay? Okay, because that's quite important, because it's supposed to be a mild thing. The obvious thing would be salt, first of all. Now, again, about a level tablespoon. If you're doing about a kilo of chicken, it's about a level tablespoon of salt, okay? And also check your seasoning at the end anyway. I'm doing a little bit more, so I am adding a little bit more salt, because I know I've got an extra chicken breast or so. So a level tablespoon of salt. About half a tablespoon of turmeric, but it's heaped, so probably about a teaspoon. Yeah. And don't forget, this is what gives it colour, is the turmeric. Okay.
Hello, Alex.
Alex, you better start learning how to do spicy korma, none of this sweet stuff. Okay, so we've got curry powder. You know I like my curry powder. Okay, and also it gives extra colour as well. So curry powder's going in. Probably the same amount as the turmeric. About a half heaped tablespoon. Okay? Now, it's looking all, so I'm going to put the gas quite low because the spices are cooking. It's gone very, very low. Right. I'm going to add in, so I've actually got my friends, so this is from Sheila, my friend, and Josh. Okay, they told me how to do this. So use some ground cumin and ground coriander. Or garam masala. If you haven't got these, use garam masala straight, it's fine. Okay? This just gives added flavour, so I'm going to be putting in about
tablespoon.
Half a table, no it wasn't, it's about half. Not a tablespoon, no way.
Half a tablespoon
Well, it is probably a teaspoon.
ground cumin.
Right, and this one is ground coriander. Okay? And again, I said, if you haven't got these two, this is what makes garam masala anyway. So, add those in. Okay. And we'll add our whole garam masala because this has got other extra bits. So this is just whole ground garam masala going in as well. Because we like this in curry. But I always put extra of this in because it's like the best thing. So the only thing I'm missing is chili powder. That's why it's still yellow. Okay?
You're not going to put any in?
No.
No
Now,
chili powder.
Next thing I'll do is put the chicken in. So I hope your chicken's all washed. I've got to get mine out of the fridge. So chicken's washed and diced and cubed and cleaned, everything like that. So I've got, I said, about a kilo and 2/4. So it's going in. Chicken will go in. Okay?
Alex is still waiting for the Vindaloo week.
It's not happening, Alex. It's only because I said I'd never do a vindaloo. Who knows? Right. So.
Alex once said to me, why don't we play Botticelli? And I said, no, why don't we play Jelly Botti, which everyone eats 15 Vindaloos.
There's something wrong with you, oh God. Right, I've put the heat up again. Okay, heat's gone right back up. Because you want to cook the chicken. Okay? Make sure the chicken starts cooking through. Okay? And what you want to do is actually get the chicken to go like white. As in like where the rawness has gone off it. Just take a few minutes. It smells really nice already. Okay.
That noise is your gas cooker not igniting the gas.
Why is my gas being funny?
You moved the top part of it, didn't you?
Have I done this wrong? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's behaving now.
It was going to explode.
It wasn't going to explode. Okay.
So how much chicken have you put in?
That's one whole medium chicken in this one and one chicken breast because I'm feeding the family. My mum's getting some, my sisters and brothers are getting some, my nieces and nephews are getting some. So what are you going to have this with, Salma? What have you decided? Because I fancy buttery paratha with it. A proper, like, rich buttery paratha.
That's too rich.
I know, but it's just bad.
It's too much.
I know, that's what I'm going to have. I don't fancy naan with this today, I have to say. But I'm going to make you some extra minced curry anyway, so I'm going to make another curry after this as well. Because I know Mr. Chowdhury likes his minced curry, so we're doing that.
I almost said you should have put a boneless chicken in.
No, it has got, Uma would be like that. Can I explain to Uma? Bone chicken gives more flavour. Child, okay? It has got boneless chicken in as well. You can have those pieces.
It's got a bit of both of them.
It's got both.
It's got a bit of backbone on it.
Okay, so this is... Right, we will be adding some yoghurt in a minute. And, right, so... Everyone was a bit confused about the cream coconut. Okay, let that keep cooking. So, I did make this obviously during the week, so I've got about half left there. Right, I did research as to what the difference was between pure cream coconut and coconut milk. What's the difference, everybody? Who's researched it for me? I know the answer, by the way, so you...
One's runnier than the other.
Yes, but why is it runnier than the other? This is what we need to know.
It's got more water in it.
Correct, actually. You're actually not far off that answer,
That's
actually.
it.
That's it.
That's pretty...
Now, okay, so the cream coconut... No, the coconut milk is made with 1 part desiccated coconut and 4 parts water, water. Whereas the cream coconut is 4 parts cream coconut, so it's got 4 times the amount of coconut inside it compared to coconut milk. So those who are using coconut milk, it will be runnier. This is a lot more richer and more intense. Okay, so that's what I actually researched that difference just before, just to make sure. So you might get a little bit of run yet. So if you're using coconut milk,
this is a concentrate.
This is basically a concentrate. Correct. Okay. It's been in the fridge some time, so it's quite solid.
I can smell the brownies.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah. The temperature's
That's
right.
really strong smell of
Brownies
chocolate.
coming.
The boys would like that.
So I hope you've all had a little lesson. Cream coconut, 4 times the amount of coconut than coconut milk. Okay, just so you all know.
So you don't need to use as much.
No, they do need to know this because...
But do you need to add water in there?
No, no water's going in yet. Don't start doing silly things like that. Okay, let's open this one. I'm going to use slightly more than a half because, as I said, I've got more. If you are just doing 1 kilo, you only need half a block, by the way, no more.
Oh.
So if you're everybody else can just use half a block. I'm just doing a bit extra because the Fambo wanted more.
Because you cooking
Because I'm
more
feeding
meat.
millions, yeah. Okay. Try to break it up a little bit. So this is solid because I put it in the fridge. Okay. Right. A bit extra. But this is what gives it the richness to this korma. Okay. Doesn't matter what brand you use, they're all the same thing, okay? So it really does not matter. Okay?
That's coconut.
That's pure coconut cooked in water. Okay, so now you can see your chicken is starting to cook on the outside. It's sealing the chicken basically, that's what you're doing. Gosh, you can really smell that brownie. It's really strong smell coming from the oven. Okay. Okay, so to this, now, yoghurt. One of my friends said she went 3 times shopping to get yoghurt. Oh, Susanna, at least now you know it will be better with the yoghurt in, I promise you. Okay.
She went shopping 3 times.
She said she really struggled in Gibraltar to get hold of yoghurt. Plain yoghurt. See, I've got people from all over the world. Gibraltar, hello! And Spain, I know a few of my Spanish friends are cooking along as well today. So, but...
How many?
Oh, 3 tablespoons. I put on 4 in, I said, because that's
3
more.
tablespoons
About 3
of
tablespoons of
yogurt.
yogurt. Okay.
And is it wise to stir it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
What would you?
Well, me and Bilal were talking about that the other day.
Now you can add your coconut cream in. Okay.
Oh, somebody's in France.
Oh, that's Yasmin from France as well. Yeah, we've got people from around. I don't know if
How's your French?
Annie's on.
Thought he was going to say something in French.
Au revoir. That's right. That's what's going to happen. Look.
Is that it?
Yeah. Okay, I can do the colours as well. This just smells lovely. You know what? I'm trying to work out which I can smell, that one or the chocolate brownie, because they're both really strong.
I apologise for the my wife's lack of French knowledge. You just said goodbye.
Did I?
Yes.
Bonjour, sorry. Yeah. I did, I apologise.
See,
Bonjour, bonsoir's good evening, isn't it? Look,
Salva says clockwise, definitely.
Clockwise, definitely. Oh God, here we go. It's going clockwise. Mum, are you still concentrating? Is my mum still there? So I'll check with her now. Is my mum still there? Is she concentrating? Right, I've not put the milk in here. What I'm going to do now is put the lid on this. Take this right out, because it's just gentle cooking now, okay? We are going to put a bit of milk, not water or sauce or stock. But I'm going to put this down to like a medium gas and let the chicken, yeah? It goes with the coconut, okay? So let's just put that in.
Somebody said, I'm using coconut milk. How much should I put in?
I'd use the can.
Just the lot?
The lot.
Just stick it on.
Actually, you've got your water there, haven't you? So I'm just going to give it about 5-10 minutes and then I'll add some milk to it. You use the coconut can, use that straight. Okay, so
right,
that's going on.
Sealed
Fully
up.
sealed up. Okay.
Sealed and locked.
Done 2 things, okay?
What's on the agenda?
What's on the agenda next is our mince. Okay. Yeah. Hang on, chicken mince pakoras.
Chicken mince pakoras.
Right. Okay. Right, so I've had everything in the fridge, so this is about 400 grams. So we're going to do chicken mince pakoras while that's just simmering away. We've got about 400 grams of chicken mince. Okay.
Can you use turkey mince?
You can. I know Susanna's using turkey mince, and that's fine. I know you'd want me to use turkey mince as well.
Fosie doesn't like turkey.
I don't like the flavour of turkey. I'm not that fussed on it.
What about,
really is. I'm not really
what about
fussed on
pheasant?
it. Okay, so this time I'm using a teaspoon. So basically it's like making a burger, this mix, okay? And do you know what? I'll put the oil on low gas as well, just to stop. I'm just going to put the oil here, because we will be using that soon.
What did Salma say, Oma? I missed it. Put it all in, yeah. Put well, we did say put it all in.
You did say put. They're behind, Sal. You're a bit slow today. Okay.
That's a lot of oil in there.
I know it is actually, but it doesn't
Because
matter.
you'll be doing some. Are you gonna be frying?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm putting the oil on medium gas just to get it going, because I have got a lot of oil in there.
Right, so that needs to warm up before you do anything.
So it's a small kebab, basically kebab mix. Okay, that's what we're doing really. Okay.
400 grams of minced.
Yeah. So for that, I'm probably using about half a teaspoon, because you obviously you got no, even less than that, to be honest. I think you just got to realise how much you're using. So probably about half a teaspoon, half a level teaspoon
Of salt.
salt. Okay. Less than that even. And if you're not fussed with salt, less than that, but you do need the salt for flavour. Okay, look. So about half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Your brother said I'm a peasant. No, you meant pleasant. You've left the L off that. I am pleasant. Thank you, Oma.
Curry powder. Just
He's never been good at spelling.
Just a little dot of curry powder. It's just a bit of everything, just to give it background flavour, just give it nice flavours. Just our usual garam masala, which is the packet one. Okay. Okay.
I can smell fennel.
You can smell it. It does, doesn't it? It smells aniseedy, doesn't it? Okay, so, and garam masala, the whole ground one that we normally ground up in the coffee grinder. Okay, so this is the whole ground. You definitely have to use a bit of that. About half a teaspoon again. I'm not using a lot because there's not a lot of mince in there.
Chilies. You put
Okay.
any much in there?
I have got one chilli reserved. So I shall put a little bit of chilli into there. Oh, chilli powder even. That would help.
What, chili flakes?
No, we're going to get some chilli powder. You're right.
Can you do chili flakes?
Do you know what? I think with chilli powder out. That would help.
Can you use chili flakes?
You can. Yeah, it's up to you. It's whatever you're used to using. So, and chilli powder. Again, because I put a half of chilli in, I'm just going to use that amount, literally. That's liberal sprinkling. I don't want to use too much because it'll be too hot.
Here's a question.
What?
Chili powder. You put the actual chili in there. How do you make chili powder?
I don't know. I'm sure it's from a plant or something like that. Right, I'm going to add adjoin. Remember we did the pakoras the other day and they were really nice. Adjoin or carom seed just lifts pakoras up really nicely. So I'm going to put that into my burger mix as well. Into my kebab mix.
This is what it looks like.
It stinks. Okay, so it is going in. Carom seeds.
I think, is that the stuff that my dad would give me if I had stomachache?
Yep, that's the one.
This is a natural
That's when your
remedy
mum used to give me
for...
packets of this stuff.
Don't take Gaviscon
Have
or
this.
anything like that. Just
Very good.
have a mouthful of that and drink.
Right.
Slosh it down with water.
Finally, you actually need, I haven't unravelled this yet because it's got a hole in it, your gram flour. Okay, so every pakora has to have gram flour. It's got a hole in this, so I put it into a carrier bag just to make sure. I haven't got any more big plastic tubs left. So you need about two and a half tablespoons. Let's try with two first.
Of what? What is this?
Gram flour.
Gram flour.
Okay. So two. Let's start with two. Okay, maybe two. And it's not two. 2 heaped tablespoons of gram flour. Okay. Hands. We'll wash my hands. Oh, I might need an egg, so I'm just going to bring the egg in. Okay. Right, and literally get right in. Okay. So it's all your spices, but just a very small amount of each. Okay, and some besan. Right, if it goes too dry, I've been researching this, you can put a little bit of egg into it. Okay, and even somebody puts a little splash of water into it.
Ah, so the chicken did, if you put egg in, that's chicken has come before the egg here.
There's something wrong with you.
We've just solved the mystery.
Have you just solved the
Fozzie
mystery?
put the chicken in before
Oh, hang on.
the egg.
I forgot one ingredient as well, which is my chopped coriander.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm going to need to wash my hands because I wanted to put some coriander into this. And I'm going to put a little bit of egg into it. It's quite a dry mix.
Put the basil in instead.
Are we putting parsley in? I thought it was parsley, not basil.
They're all the same. Suppose you said this is chicken, but you can use turkey, pheasant, any other game bird. Quail.
Yeah, you're not using quail, so I'm getting excited.
Not much meat though on a quail.
Right, okay, where's my tea towel? Actually, just before I start doing anything else with that, I'm going to just check my pan. Always keep an eye on it. Okay?
And this is the...
Okay, it's time to stick at the bottom a little bit, so I'm going to put the gas lower.
steaming away.
Actually, I'm going to put the milk in now. Okay? Now, this literally just needs to be on the lowest. Really
Can you use plain flour instead of gram flour?
No, not pakora, no.
Has to be
No,
gram,
has to
I'm
be gram
afraid.
flour. So, how much of this I'm going to use? Let me just work out.
How much milk are you putting
I'm
in?
going to pour it into a little measuring jug so you know.
This is the precise part. You like this, Salma? This is weights and measures. Here we go.
Here we go. So this is about 200 here.
200
I might
grams,
do a bit more.
millilitres.
Millilitres, yeah. Okay. That's about right, actually. No, we're going to add a bit more because my family's big. So if you're doing about a kilo, that's probably about the right amount. I'm going to add another 100.
Another 100 mils.
You can add, do you know, to be honest, it depends on how thick you want it and how much sauce you want as well. So this is about 300 I'm going to add into it. Right, now, warm it up first, or bring it up to the heat, and then put it right back on low gas.
So you want that distinctive yellow colour.
Okay. Right, now, if you're putting sugar in, this is the point, I put a couple of tablespoons of sugar in.
Where's that yellow flavour, yellow colour coming
Turmeric.
from? Ah.
Okay, so those concentrate, for those who are making it sweet, add a couple of tablespoons of sugar in, sort of thing. And then towards the end, check for flavouring. I put about 1 to 2 tablespoons in, no more. What are you doing?
I was looking for stevia.
No. Okay. So
you put stevia in instead?
No. So put a couple of tablespoons of sugar in. So if you're not putting chilies in and you want sweet, put a couple of tablespoons of sugar in now. Okay, so that's coming up to the boil. Now I'm going to take it, so once I can see it bubbling, I'm going to take it back down low and let that just cook for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Let the chicken cook.
Do you not add cashew nuts?
Now, there's so many, no, on this recipe you don't need to.
You can if you want.
There's so many variations. You can add ground almonds, you can add ground cashew nuts. This is just nice, light, dead easy. This to me is like really easy.
So this is the base part, you do what you want after that. So
no, but you don't need to, because this is really nice.
Cashew
Sam's
nuts,
had this before she knows.
macadamia.
Okay, so this is going back on. Stop that. Okay. So it's got milk in basically now. What I forgot to bring out was...
What about Brazil nut?
Right, this coriander has been now in my fridge for nearly 2 weeks. And look, it's still fresh because I've left it inside the bag. I remember telling you this last time, this trick. If you leave it inside, wrapped up firm, you'll still get a decent coriander. A couple of weeks later, and it's still okay.
And it definitely looks like parsley.
Definitely does not look like parsley. You can behave yourself. Now, because I've only got a small amount. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what I forgot to add into all the onions? So, you've got the spices in there. Forgot an essential important part. Onions. So, I've chopped 2 onions here, but I'm just going to take about a handful.
Fozzie's apologising for her faux pas, which is French as well.
Shut up, you. So, it's probably about half an onion chopped. Needs to go in the mince. There. Right, okay. Right. God knows why I missed that. So, right. What we'll do is bunch is first we'll give it a rinse. Okay. Some of it. Now I don't need all this bunch, but what I am going to do, I'm going to show you my trick, is, you know the end bits that I always tell you it's got all the flavour inside it, is, you don't need that bit, so I'm going to put it into a freezer bag, which I'll never open.
But you want those, you want to put that in, don't you?
We're not going to. We're going to, this can be fine with the coriander leaves. For a base curry, you know, you're doing proper chicken curries and stuff like that. So I'm going to put that in the freezer, and I will use that when I need a base curry sauce, okay? So I'm going to put that in the freezer. Now let's chop this bit up. So if you actually separate it, it's even better because you can use that in the base curry. And you can mix it all up, that's up to you. But then you just use it at the end. So I'm going to add some coriander, not very well chopped, can I just say?
Now it looks like parsley.
Now it looks like parsley, you behave. Right, so a handful is going into there.
One handful.
One handful, okay. So right, we've got your spices, all your spices in, salt, onion and coriander, make sure. Now, I said I'm going to add, I didn't put this on the ingredient list, but...
Somebody told me to be quiet. Oh my god. I'm not the one who's talking yet.
That one.
Yes, Seb.
Right, so I've beaten an egg up. So I'm going to probably add half an egg because it's quite a large egg. If you've got an egg to hand, add a little bit because it can go a bit dry. I mean, the recipe was doing a lot more. Yeah, that'll do.
So half the egg has gone in.
Gone in there.
You're making like a burger pate.
Yeah, basically.
That's the smell from the brownies is really, really strong.
Okay, it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes have gone. We'll check on that in a minute. Okay.
So mash all the ingredients together.
Did I put chili? Yeah, I did put chili powder. It doesn't look right the colour to it. Right. Okay. Now, just leave that a few minutes. Okay. Now we're going to do a bit of deja vu here.
That's French.
Yeah, because we're going to do the same thing again to the lamb mince, but not. But this time, no ground flour inside it, because we're doing two different versions. Right, this is just going to confuse everybody, but everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure you put chili powder in there.
I did.
There was. You didn't put a lot.
I didn't put a lot because
there wasn't a lot.
Do you know, I might put a little dot more in because I said the family are eating it, so I might put a tiny dot more in chili powder.
Put the whole container in, and then they can play jelly
Right.
butty.
Okay. So there's two pakoras going on here. So that's going to be chicken mince one. This is like the burger mince one I was saying. So I'm going to put chili powder in for that. Okay. And okay, this is from Sheila and her mum. This is like generations of recipes handed down. Okay, yes, everybody concentrate on this one. And it's really nice. It's actually really, really nice. It's a lovely little burger thing. It's a little fiddly to do.
What have you just put in there?
Turmeric's just gone in. Get it told off here.
Teaspoon, tablespoon.
Well, do you know I should use a teaspoon, shouldn't I?
Yes, that was a good idea.
So slightly more, because this looks a bit more salt than that, doesn't it, for some reason.
So how much salt has gone in?
About
Teaspoon.
Double teaspoon salt. Okay. Garam masala. So all my little bits. Or just, you know what, little amounts of everything. Just
So half a teaspoon.
It wasn't even half, I think it was less than that even. Okay. Little bit of curry powder. Okay.
That looks to be like a quarter of a teaspoon.
Thank you, sir. Okay, and then some garam masala. And I'm going to put the ajwain in, because we like that. That was half a teaspoon. What you start saying?
Hang on a minute. Sheila's asking...
What's the matter, love?
How much basin you use?
In that one, it's about this was about 400 grams of chicken mince. And it's about 2.5 tablespoons. So, okay, this is ajwain. Again, you only need a little dot.
Thank you, Salma. Salma's 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Yeah. There you go. Ajwain. Okay. You know I like my carom seeds, but if you haven't got it, it doesn't matter. It just brings it to another level. It really does. Okay, so, and then we're going to add some, just like before here, some of this, and some onions. Don't forget your onions, handful of onions. Make it into a burger patty. So you've got two mixes ready. So I'm actually going to move this out the way. I'm going to add the chilli into there. This last little bit I'm just going to do on here quickly. Excuse me doing it on the work surface, but just a rush.
Chilli goes in.
Into there. So this is the burger mince one.
You don't get this at McDonald's.
No, not with the coriander and the big chopped onions inside it, which give it a nice crunchiness, okay? So that one, okay. Right, I'm just going to check on the brownies because we can really smell them. So you usually need a cup when you can smell a brownie properly. Wash hands. Okay. Move this out of the way that we don't need. Okay.
Definitely a different consistency between the two.
Yeah. Lamb mince is a lot more firmer. Right, just go into the oven.
The brownies.
Okay. Oh, this is nearly done because they're quite thin. So mine are actually done. 25 minutes. No, half an hour, sorry, that's 30 minutes.
Oh.
So, okay.
Yasmin, so are you putting the egg in the...
Yes, I will do. Do you know what? You're right, I will put the other half in there. Just give it a softness. Okay. Right, so, now, the thing about brownies, this is how to get it right, is let it cool down. Really important. Give it about an hour to cool down. And then bung it in the fridge. Okay, because don't forget, we're not having iftar till this evening. So it's going in the fridge for 3-4 hours. Then you get a big, big knife, put it in hot water, and slice it down. You'll get a lot smoother cut. Okay, if you start faffing with it now, it's all going to be messy.
A heated knife.
So cool in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours at least. When I first made these, I'm going to tell you a story. When I first made these, I made them in the evening at 8 o'clock and put them in the fridge overnight. Now, Mr. Chadley doesn't know this, but I came down at 4 o'clock in the morning, like a little child in a sweet shop, and trimmed all the edges off from the fridge. I took it out and I had to eat it at 4 o'clock in the morning because I knew.
I did know actually, because I heard somebody troughing at 4 in the morning.
I do. I eat these, they're just random. It reminds me of Kia. I remember when we used to get presents in the free house in Spain. They had an alarm system, and every single time Kia got a new toy, we'd find him at 4 o'clock in the morning, set the alarm off because he'd run downstairs to get toys. Anyway, back to the brownies. Put it in the fridge to let it set, okay? This is Jane's Patisserie's recipes. They're all online, sort of thing. So let it set, and this is really nice brownie. Okay? Okay, cool.
Are you going to fry the chicken keema pakora?
Yeah,
they are going to be fried, but we're going to add...
I'm just going to check my curry. Always keep an eye on my curry. Okay?
Steaming away.
Really nicely. Okay.
You want that to get thicker.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it can be. This is probably the right consistency, but you want the chicken to be really soft and melt, fall off the bone type. So this will take about, it takes a little bit of time, but it's just so nice. I'm just going to take it off with a little bit of steam like that. Okay.
So waiting for it to get the sauce a bit thicker.
And I put the gas right down as well. Okay, so I'm putting the gas up on that now, right? So here we've got the chicken bits, but just wait for that to heat up. We've got one more little job to do. This is the fun bit for the burger pakoras. I like to make it more interesting. Okay, right.
Clay is Lisa's son.
Yep.
He's just come down and said hello, but he doesn't know if you could hear him.
High five. Hope you're good. I'm Josh. She's got twins as well. Right, so this is like...
Suppose you wanted twins.
I didn't want twins. I've been traumatised. So probably a couple of cupfuls of basin out here, maybe a cup and a half.
Yeah, roughly about that. Cup and a half.
Cup and a half we're going to go with. Okay.
But are you putting egg into that?
No, okay. Right, so I'll put the egg in, just to make everybody happy. That's okay, that's gone in there. We'll mix
so the egg has gone into the keema.
Right, I did tell people if you're doing the burger one to have some potatoes ready. Yeah. We all good with that?
The oil's heating up.
Okay, that's fine. We'll start off with the oil's hot. We'll put some pakoras in. Right, so this again is what Sheila's mum's recipe.
Oh yeah. Would you like to hear the story about this packet of flour? And where Fozia had put
I forgot to put this on, but if you have got corn flour to hand, add about a tablespoon or so to it. I think I forgot to put that on the ingredients list. Sheila, you should have told me off about that.
This is an open packet of flour. And Fozia had it
on the top shelf.
Right up here on the top shelf.
Get your film down, stop it you.
Precariously balanced. So when I opened it, it fell on my head.
Yes, it did. And it went everywhere. Okay, so we're doing like, you know, the chicken pakora mix. Where you do like a batter. Yeah. So we're doing a batter. Okay.
Of course, you were more concerned about the fact that most of the flour
was still because corn flour is quite difficult to get hold of. How do you know what I mean?
I'm not apologising for setting a trap. It's like the bucket of water over the door.
So it's all the same spices again. We're just making a batter. You'll see why in a minute.
What's in this then? Flour?
So it's got a little, I forgot to put corn flour on this one. If you've got it, if you haven't, that's fine.
What does the corn flour do?
It lightens it and crisps it up. This is curry powder. Okay.
Baking soda?
No, not baking soda. I've not put baking soda into this at all. I wasn't told to. So my garam masala's going in. You know, like my garam masala's half a teaspoon. Whole ground garam masala's going in. Probably that table, well, 1 teaspoon of that. The drain's going in. Okay. Right, so then I'm going to use some water. So bear with me while I go into the sink. Oh no, I need to get. I've got jugs left. Have I got? Yes. Okay. Sink is full. So I've got warm water.
So this is you're making a batter?
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to mix it together first and then with your fingers.
How much water are you putting?
Just to get a paste, I don't know yet. So it's about 500 here, we'll see.
So play it by ear, pour some water and just make a
nice batter. And I know Sheila did sieve it. Sorry Sheila, I didn't sieve it. I forgot. She's going to laugh at me. I didn't sieve it. Right, you'll see all this coming together in a minute. You'll see why I'm doing all this in a minute. Okay. So you've got 2 different mixers, which is fine. And you've got the pakora batter.
Did you put plain flour?
No, corn flour. No, corn flour.
Curry powder, chili powder. So just go through the ingredients of that.
So it's gram flour, besan. It was not plain flour. It was about 1.5 cups, we said, roughly. Yeah. Of besan. I did put a couple. I forgot to put it on the list. I apologise. Corn flour, a little bit. You wanted this to be enough to coat the potatoes, which you'll see in a minute why. I'll get my finger into it in a bit.
If you don't have besan, can you use plain flour?
No, this is pakoras. Pakoras is based on besan gram flour. You can't use plain flour for this. No.
Just to make any batter.
No. Well, that's different. Any batter is different. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Right. Let's start frying. That's going to be hot now. So we're going to start frying these. So simply, I don't make them too big because you want the. I'm going to put that heat down a little bit because it's quite hot now. So it's on medium heat. I'm going to drop it. You know what? You want the inside to cook of the mince as well. Don't forget. So little tablespoon, like.
So small pieces.
Small pieces. And that oil's hot, so I'm reducing it right down.
Yes, very hot.
It is very hot, isn't it?
Okay. Have you got something to get it out with?
Yeah, I'll get that in a second.
Look, Emma, look how hot that is. Hot enough to boil your head.
If these are cooked too quickly, all I can just do is bung it on the tray and put it in the oven for 5 minutes just to make sure that the chicken is thoroughly cooked. I can do that later on, okay, because the oil is very hot and it'll probably brown quite quickly. So if you're unsure, cook it and then put it in the oven for 5 minutes just to make sure that they cook through.
So you're probably going to make quite a few out of this then?
Yeah, probably about 10 or 15. I think Amira was asking me yesterday. I think it was about 10 or 15. I was going to say that, but I thought I was getting it wrong. this and kind of like makes it like a very orangey sort of.
Yeah.
Makes it a little look like a pakora, but it's actually chicken mince. Okay, so let that just cook a little bit more. Right, we'll keep one eye on that. So, actually no, I'll let everybody concentrate on that because this is interesting. So, while we're doing that, I'll wash some of these dishes. Keep one eye on that there.
One eye.
On the frying pan. Just take your time cooking your pakoras, okay? Don't rush them.
They're getting a bit on the dark side now.
Are they?
It shouldn't take long to cook these.
Yeah, but you still want it, because it's chicken mince, you still want it to cook as well.
How do you know?
You won't actually, to be honest, because I'm fasting, I can't open one up yet and break one up, but you can break one up and check that there's no raw mince inside it. Otherwise, I mean, I said worst case scenario, we could just bung it in the oven for 10 minutes and let it cook through. So putting the heat back up again, it was just too hot before. So these are nice to go with your chili yogurt or mint yogurt, even tomato ketchup, any sauces. Really, really perfect.
Sweet chili sauce.
Chilies, please put these on.
I'm gonna say they're almost done. There wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot of
mix.
They weren't big.
No.
They weren't big pieces, were they?
So
it shouldn't take long to cook these.
It won't take that long to cook. Okay. So these are like the simple. So basically, it's a chicken mince burger where you add pakoras to gram flour to it, and a little bit of egg if it's too dry. Okay. Right, and they are done. And while I've only got a few more left to do. So while that oil's on, I might as well just finish this mix off because it's done. So that's one load of pakoras. So keep an eye on your brownies. If yours is not cooked yet, make sure you keep an eye on your brownies.
Get somebody lowering their heat so it will cook through.
Yeah, make sure you lower the heat, that's right. Okay. Right, the last one is quite a fun thing, I think, anyway. I really like this. Is burger pakoras. This is really fun. Right, Sheila showed me a lovely trick. I need my big, where's my big knife gone? What have I done with it? It's over here. So these are Sheila's mum's burger pakoras. So take the end of the pakora off, you don't need that.
The what? The potato?
The end. Take the end of the potato off. Okay? Don't need that bit. So now, do you know what a Hasselback potato is, anybody? Who knows what a Hasselback potato is?
Is that the guy who played
No,
Knight Rider?
it's not. You know, so you go down, but not all the way down. So like 3/4 of the way down.
Oh, I'll do that again.
That's first time, okay?
So
you've gone down.
So slice it.
But not all the way down.
4/5.
Yeah. Okay, and then the second slice goes all the way down. Okay. So what you've got here is like a little open burger. Okay. And then what we should normally do is she's got to put that mince in.
That's quite a bit fiddly.
Do you know what? But they're so nice.
That's gonna be really fiddly.
No,
that.
I know, but we've got plenty of time in the kitchen. If you've got plenty of time for this, do it. It's really nice. Okay.
Hedgehog potatoes. How
These are lovely.
Oh, you could use hedgehog meat. Yeah, I suppose you could.
Then you put these in. Okay.
So you're filling a potato with.
Just bear with me. You stop taking them. It's really nice.
Lisa said, "Did you label all your jars in case Zeb wants to cook?" No, that's because.
I've done it for ages.
Suppose you did that because she kept putting the wrong thing in to the wrong place.
That's true, actually. So my next one. Okay. So again, 3/4 of the way down. Stop. Second one, right the way down. So you've got a double cut. Okay. So get your mince in. Okay. Do you know what the nice thing about it is the fried potato in the pakora batter? This is really, I swear, this is like
So these are named after the guy in Knight Rider.
No, these are Sheila's mum's pakoras. We're going to call them that. Or I call them the burger pakoras because they just look like burgers to me. Okay.
This is an interesting one, actually. Yeah?
It is very interesting. I like this. Okay.
I don't think you made these before.
I made them on Monday for you, or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You had them on Tuesday, the potato ones. I think I did chicken mince. Chicken mince is lighter. I
ate something on Monday. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I've eaten something.
Ah, that's what's wrong with you. Right, okay.
Oh, Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff, that's it.
I couldn't remember his name. Saw his face, but I don't know who he is.
Okay. It's a bit thin, that one, but never mind, okay. So.
He's very big in Germany now.
It's always been big in Germany, hasn't it? Keep an eye on the pakoras that I've got in the pan.
And don't forget the curry that's steaming away.
Okay, we'll have a look, okay. So, right, the pakoras in the pan are done. They're good. So let's put these on here. Actually, they're not as dark as the other ones, but...
Yeah, they're a little bit lighter, because the oil wasn't as hot.
That's hot. The other ones are hot. Okay, so that's my batch of chicken mince pakoras done. Make sure you taste them, they are nice. Okay, let's just check on the curry first. Okay, how good is that? Now I still haven't added cream. Now you can either leave it at this, or you can pour in about 100 mils of cream. I don't know whether I want to put cream in because it looks really nice as it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good now.
But I've got cream in the fridge, and if you want to make it richer, you can add a little bit of cream here towards the end now.
I think this will be good with naans, garlic naans.
You just love this naan.
No, I think this will be really good with garlic naan.
Okay, so I'm going to still let that cook a little bit more.
Not the big chapati that's greased up to the max.
I'm going to put the oil back down a little bit so you can see that bubbling away. Right, so we've only got 5 here. I'll do the rest afterwards. So you can see.
Hang on. Lisa said, do you remember Hasselhoff was in Cheshire Oaks?
Yeah, and I stood in the queue. Ask her.
She's admitting it now. Fauzia's stood in a queue.
I think it was me and Beth that went, didn't we? And we stood in the queue for the book signing.
You wrote a book?
He wrote a book, yeah.
What was it about?
I don't know. Can't remember. What was it about? Don't know. So, right, the reason you put salt on this is just, I should have put it on before, is just to soften the potatoes. So when it's fried, you're supposed to leave these for a few minutes. We're not going to have that time to do that. But you are supposed to leave these.
Fauzia's stood in a queue to meet Hasselhoff.
Lisa, don't come up with anything else. Okay.
Spill the beans.
Don't you dare. You're getting barred off here in a minute.
I'm going to tell your mum.
My mum's watching. I think my mum knew actually. I think I told her. I'm so excited about these things. Now, I haven't checked the seasoning. I can't check the seasoning.
Lisa said it was you and her.
Was it her? Me and her? Okay. I can't remember. It's years ago.
Right. So
okay,
this is
I honestly don't know what the seasoning is like. But we're going to go through. So what you do with these ones is you dunk it in.
The batter that you made before.
Yeah.
Soak it in there.
Soak it in.
And I would suggest the oil being very hot for this.
Oil isn't hot. You want the potatoes to cook, so you don't want it too hot.
Yeah, you want it really hot.
No, because you want the potatoes to cook and the inside to cook, so you want to take your time. Sheila, tell him please. He's not listening to me.
So not too hot then.
Yeah.
So coat your Hasselhoff potatoes.
Yeah. Is that what you call them now? Oh, by the way, if we leave the salt, you should really leave it about 5-10 minutes because the potatoes goes really soft. It's just drawing out the water off it.
Sal said, what happened in the past stays in the past.
Yes, Lisa. Ow. Get me into trouble? Swear to
And
God.
Hasselhoff is the future. Right, so these are Hasselhoff burgers. Fozzie said I did eat these on Monday.
You definitely did. Monday or Tuesday. Sheila, I can't remember what day. She showed me and made them straight away. So I'm just going to cook them on like a medium to low heat. Let them cook. I'm going to make the rest afterwards, okay, because they'll take a little bit of time to do. So I'm not going to sit there watching me make all of them.
That's a really good idea then.
Do you like that one? The burger one?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we put cream in or not? This is more or less done. Okay, so my chicken is done. So it's really straightforward. I don't know if I want to put cream in.
It's not as thick as what you usually have. I'd say a little bit.
You want a little bit of cream in?
No, will that make it thicker?
It's more richer.
Alright. We are adding cream in. Ladies and gentlemen, cream is here.
I've got double cream, I haven't got single cream, so I'm just going to put a little dot in. And only a little dot, you don't need a lot.
You know that Fauzia's a bit more bourgeois than anyone else when she's got double cream in rather than single.
What are you on?
Our son, Kia, our son is a bit bourgeois,
Yeah,
isn't he?
that's very true actually. Okay, so that, I said once you check that your chicken is really soft, okay, it's done. That is your korma, but don't forget, for those who want sweet korma, make sure you add your sugar in a little bit.
We're not going to add sugar
Okay,
in.
we're not adding sugar in, we're having it spicy, mild spice. Okay, turn the other pakoras over. Okay.
Oh, actually now I remember because I asked you if you just made potato pakora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't put the mince, lamb mince ones, so these are more meatier. Whereas the chicken mince is like, that's why I didn't put chicken mince in here. You can't taste it as much. Whereas like if you put lamb, it's more like meaty flavour, so you'll definitely taste the difference. Okay, so this is actually done to me, like the lamb is literally dead soft there, I can see. So I'm happy with that.
Well,
Okay. No, lamb, chicken leg, oh god. Chicken's done. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
They're getting there, aren't they now? Yeah. You've got to take your time with them because you want the inside to cook, you want the outside to cook.
So did he sign your book?
I can't remember. Did he say, you're going to have to tell me because I generally can't remember. I don't think we got that far, I don't know. No idea.
I've never queued up to get anyone's signature.
You still like this, so just put the heat up a little bit now. To let them get crisp as well.
Yeah, Fauzia's so good. She puts chicken in the pan and it becomes lamb.
Lamb. Very true.
Yeah, you can see that. Rose here.
Stop it.
You can see that these will take a little bit longer to cook because of the potato.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to do it, spoon it out so you can see it. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, with a garlic naan, this would be fantastic. At least now you went to next instead because the queue was so big. Yeah, that sounds more like Fauzia. Right, the oil's getting really hot because it's spitting now. It's very light in colour.
Might put a bit more garam masala on the thing. Have a look. So, Cat's wandering through the kitchen. He's not allowed in the kitchen, don't you know? No. He's not allowed in my kitchen.
And Lisa says you remember buying the picture with a cardboard
Lisa,
cutout.
you're getting bored.
You got the pic with a cardboard cutout.
Okay, right, now we are done. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so, what I want to do...
Suppose she's going to cut it in half.
So, I'll show you what these look like. Hopefully it's good. Decent. And you got the burger, you got the mince inside here. Tastes lovely soft, and it's just a nice combination when you're eating it. Okay, so you've got chicken mince pakoras, you've got chicken korma. The burger ones, that's why it's a burger, because it's 2 pieces together, meat inside it. And the brownies, but I'm not cutting those up. These are cooling down, so I'm going to put them in the fridge. Instructions, 3 to 4 hours in the fridge before you cut them up.
Yeah, the boys are like that.
Okay, right, we're done. And I think next week I'm still deciding on chaat, I think, because we've got the week after is Eid. So I think a few people are asking for chaat, maybe cheesecake. I don't know, we'll see. Give me ideas, see what you think. Or chicken, karahi even possibly. But I think chaat is favouring it at the moment. Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed yourself. You've got 4 nice little things here. You all learned how to make, hopefully. In between the bumbling around sort of thing. So I shall hopefully see you all next Sunday, I think. Say bye-bye, Mr. Chowdhury, as well.
Good, thank you everyone. And you're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Bye!